Think of this as a restaurant menu. The first step for when you're actually planning your ad is to figure out what exactly is the action that you want your potential customer or anyone who views your ad to take. Do you want them to notice you, engage with you, or purchase from you? All social media platforms have three goals: awareness, consideration, and conversion. Let's start off with awareness. When you choose this goal, what you're mainly interested in here is to make people notice and recognize you. This is similar to billboards. Every day we're exposed to so many billboards. When you see an ad on a billboard, you don't necessarily take out your phone and call the number listed in the ad. Nor would you directly go to the shop or store whose ad you saw. Instead, you simply skim through it, or you might not even bother to look at it the first time, and you might not even notice it at all. However, usually there won't only be this one billboard for this specific ad. In fact, there will be dozens of billboards of the same brand when you're on the highway, which means at some point you will actually notice the billboard and even read it, and sometimes write down the details or take a photo so that you can save it for later. This same mechanism can be found on your smartphones when you're scrolling through your reels, tapping through Instagram stories, and even chatting on Messenger. Instead of driving down the highway, you're scrolling on your TikTok's FYP. Instead of taking a photo to remember an ad, you save. The important metrics in the awareness phase are frequency, which is the number of times your ad has been seen, reach, the number of people your ad has been delivered to, and impressions, which literally is what tracks whenever the ad has appeared on someone's screen, regardless of whether the person has actually paid any attention to it or not. And we're always charged per impression. Next up is consideration. This is when you're interested in reaching people who will most likely be willing to engage with your ad by either liking it, commenting on it, or clicking it to go to a website. This is similar to when you're at a mall and you pass by a perfume stand, for instance. The salesperson would spray some of the perfume on that piece of paper and hand it to you. You would either ignore the vendor and move on, or actually take the sample and smell it. You could like what you're smelling or not. You could tell the vendor it smells nice or not, and then most of the time you would move on. Again, this is the same mechanism for ads on social media. You sometimes see an ad that grabs your attention and gets you to react to it by clicking like. Or you would click on the link and explore the website and see what else they have. Or you could scroll away and carry on. The final category is conversion. This is what you would choose when your goal is to reach people who won't only engage with your ad, but could potentially purchase from you. Of course, just a small disclosure, in a perfect world, it would be beautiful for us to only use the conversion category for our social ads so that we can get all the sales we'd like. Now, although this business manager is a program that you use to deliver your ads, those who are on the other end of your ad are real people, which means that you would need to take into consideration who you're targeting, what are you advertising, how much is the price, and who's most likely to be interested. There are also external factors that impact the whole mechanism as well, such as a global pandemic, an economic crisis, and so on. Social media ads can be extremely effective and efficient, so plan your campaigns well so you can be business ready.